Idaho official says DNA testing could be used to enforce trans bathroom law. Idaho officials told a federal judge that DNA testing could be used to help enforce the state's new transgender bathroom law, which is currently facing a legal challenge. House Bill 752, set to take effect July 1st, requires trans people to use public bathrooms and changing facilities that match their sex assigned at birth. The law creates criminal penalties for people who, quote, knowingly and willfully, unquote, use facilities that do not correspond to their assigned sex, with repeat violations carrying prison sentences of up to 5 years. During a federal court hearing, U.S. District Judge Amanda Brailsford questioned how the law could be enforced when many transgender people carry identification reflecting their gender. Idaho Solicitor General Michael Zarian responded that enforcement may be possible, quote, because there is DNA testing, end quote. Representing 6 transgender Idahoans, wrong state, challenging the law, Lambda Legal attorney Kell Olson argued the measure makes Idaho less safe for trans people and threatens serious and immediate harm no matter what trans people do. And that is absolutely correct. For example, I mean, if a trans woman entered a female facility or a women's bathroom, or now you're forcing them to use the male bathroom, it's essentially causing chaos for the sake of causing chaos. It is nothing but essentially persecution of trans people to force them out of any and all public spaces, including anything that needs a public bathroom. I mean, if you got to go, you got to go somewhere.
Well, and it brings up all kinds of issues. First of all, the enforcement of that, with all the budget cuts and things, you don't think there's really going to be funding out there. And I don't believe DNA testing is immediate.
No.
And secondly, many people can pass, and if they do have their preferred, gender markers on their ID, it's really unenforceable. And then to throw people who may not pass as well and force them to go to a bathroom where they're going to obviously create chaos and, be possibly victimized and beat up. And
no, there's already an epidemic of people who are, for example, cisgender women, non-trans, who dress in masculine clothing, have been harassed because Karens who have nothing better to do are accusing them of being trans people walking into women's bathrooms. There are cases where people who are less conventionally attractive according to their gender have been accused of being trans. Hell,